And here is the running back. He'll power it in from 1 yard out. The Steelers improve their mark to 7-0 as they get the win. Next up, how about a trip to Vegas, everybody? Checking in on the Raiders as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And this is the Raiders wideout. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. 58 yards for the score. The Raiders move their mark to 6-1 as they continue to play well here in the season's first half. One more for you. Let's go to Cincinnati. The Bengals hosting the Washington Commanders. And this is the running back for the visitors. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Commanders have no problems in this one. They get it done in blowout fashion. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando, good night from all of us at EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And they'll be led out by their 8th-year quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule.
There actually is an injured player. It's 95, my starting nose tackle, so 93 is in there playing. I know you guys may not even notice it, but Brown is my 3rd defensive tackle, which is we're going to be fine. But there is an injury there. He's out for multiple weeks.
Start this drive out on the ground. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards.
His last name's Williams. I think it's Williams. He's actually having a great year. He's like 3rd on my team in sacks. But, yeah, he's out multiple weeks. So hopefully we have like... I think we have 1, 2, 3 defensive tackles right now, so hopefully we don't get another injury.
Total offense just couldn't sustain much of anything against that. Great job showing them different looks and then attacking.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
First down, Dolphins.
They'll run on first down. Throws. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. This now a 3rd and 4. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week, but they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, Very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he keep going to the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
They stay on the ground. This is Marshall again. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31. Here is 3rd and 5.
Now 3rd and 5.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Yeah, I threw that way more to the left. I don't know why. It just, again, shot right to the defender, shot right to him. I'm pushing the stick as much left as I can to lead it in front of that guy, because my guy had him beat. My 97 speed receiver literally had that guy beat. But I throw the ball, and it goes right to the defender. Okay. I mean, this has been happening since the last patch. This has been happening.
The Steelers send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. A 40-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film, just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Up the middle they go. Groves. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Steelers offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's putting together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 36. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
This is Marshall. And loose football.
All I wanted to do was run straight. I know he was kind of coming in, but I was cutting back to run straight, and he all of a sudden, I know he was slipping, but he's all of a sudden went from slipping to running directly to the left for some reason, and I don't know why that happened. I don't know what's up with this game lately. I don't understand it. It just kind of just does its own thing.
Get used to this.
And it's hard to do real early in the game because
All right, okay, so what's happening is this. I'm seeing the line is blocked up on the right, so I cut back, like I normally do, cut back to run up the middle. Watch what he does. He starts running to the left. Why?
You're so amped up, and you're trying to do so much. You've got to get used to it, though. You've got to focus in on the ball, make sure you're taking care of it. That one cost them.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. Groves. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as the tackle made at about the 38. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
They'll come up second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
On first down, Groves. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Now a handoff up the middle. Gonzalez called out a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
7. Steelers nothing.
So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculated, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
Brings up second and
Ball
9.
on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Back to throw. Goldstein. Now they go screen. It's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
And the Steelers first down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it with Andrews. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Here's Andrews. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the ground, Andrews again. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
25-yard line.
Looking to throw. Goldstein. That is caught at the 7. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Andrews. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
They'll try to run it into Marshall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Operating from the gun. Goldstein toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they've moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Miami's offense set and ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of... groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that was going to be off target and incomplete. The Dolphins on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Steelers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's run well here in the first half of the season, no doubt. You can see the graphic. NFL leader in rushing coming into the weekend. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
And here's Marshall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Goldstein. And he will have a Steelers first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll run to Marshall. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now Marshall. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? They'll keep it on the ground. It's Marshall. And he will have a Steelers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Hawk 70's ready.
Up the middle they go. Marshall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. From the gun on 3rd down. Goldstein. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
Steelers 6.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Miami set to take over. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within the shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 3rd and 12. They're going to look to throw. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2 for 1 without ever even giving up the football. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 37.
Back to throw. Goldstein. And he'll go down at the 28. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's go.
They go play action here on first down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
At the 14-yard line.
Back to throw again. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as we check out the NFL leaders and rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently second in that category. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Goldstein. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Marshall. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
It's now 3rd and 8.
Operating from the gun. Goldstein. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. They'll start on the ground here. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they'll have a short field to work with inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Marshall. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground to about the 33-yard line. 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They send the tight end Davis in motion. Now an option play on 2nd down. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
At least this time he's getting hit after a positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the 1st down before taking the hit.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. That is caught. He's got room at the 30. And down to the 16-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They'll run on 1st down. Groves. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Back to throw here. And his throw here's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And they'll get him down short of the 1st down, right on the 10-yard line. On now the Miami field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And the deficit trimmed to 6 now. It's 16-10. So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance. So that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That's good for a Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Marshall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Goldstein. He completes this to Sutton. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Now it's Peterson. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
2nd and 13. They'll try to set up the screen. It's complete. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Peterson. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 74 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Marshall. 4 yards. Pick up 1st down.
Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Up the middle they go. It's Andrews. And taken down just shy of the 40.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. They'll run again here with Andrews. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goldstein. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Andrews. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Up the middle they go. Andrews. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Andrews. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goldstein. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 19. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
70 Lions.
On 1st down, it's Andrews. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try to run for it with Andrews. And he got it on a touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Here's the Steelers' kick team as they'll boot this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. And the Dolphins first down.
The slot man in motion right. They'll run on first down. Groves.
Number 15.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
At the 38-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. So here's a 3rd and 14.
3rd and 14.
They look to throw here. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. Got to try it here, and he's back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Howard. And he will have a Dolphins first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
He's going to try and take off with it. And the ball is knocked out. But I think a Dolphin was able to fall on it. Yes, they'll keep possession here. The fumble on first down now. Here's 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. They'll drop to throw. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Looking to put a drive together.
It's a turnover on downs.
They begin here with a run by Andrews. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Right back to him on first down. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. They'll keep it on the ground. Andrews. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. Goldstein. Hard throw, incomplete. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. On the return is Peterson. It'll be 37 yards here on the punt, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. So the Dolphins now down by 12. Just over 2 minutes to go. They'll have one play here just north of the 2-minute warning. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, complete. That's Thomas. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. Now 2nd down and a few inches. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. He'll look to throw. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
And the Dolphins first down. A gain of 15. First down.
Back to throw now on first down. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. They'll come up now on second down. Now back to throw. Now bottled up. It's out. It's loose. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here. Up the middle they go. Groves. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
That's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed.
It's 4th down.
He'll drop to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
It's a turnover on downs.
They'll go ahead and take the knee here, and the unbeaten season will continue. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Pittsburgh, they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll get another home date next week as the Jaguars will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll look to get back in the winning column.